guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another haul video. This video is just going to be a random assortment of things that are new in my wardrobe. So I have a few different retailers to share with you guys. I love doing like dedicated haul videos for one retailer, but I also love every now and again just doing like a mix of different retailers. So hopefully you guys like this as well. If you guys are excited for fall fashion, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I have a lot of fall fashion videos coming up, so you definitely don't want to miss out on those. So let's go ahead and get started. Everything will be linked down below as usual. I'm gonna start with Abercrombie and Fitch because I only have a few items from them, and then we'll move into Free People and Urban Outfitters. Alrighty, so first from Abercrombie, I have this little gingham style dress right here. I saw this when I was in store in Charlotte a while ago actually, so I'm hoping they still have it. They keep things in stock for like a fairly long time though, so I think it should still be there. I thought this would be adorable for fall with like a little moto jacket and some chunky boots. I love that look, so I'm really excited to style this. It's a really soft material too. It does have pockets here. Of course, the straps are a little bit thicker, and then it actually has elastic here in the waist, but it also has a zipper for a little bit of added structure. I overall just really like the fit of this. It's kind of like a straight fit without being too tight, so it's also really comfortable. Next, I have a pair of jeans from Abercrombie. This is my absolute hands down favorite place to buy jeans. I love their jeans. They just fit me perfectly. So I picked up a new pair. I have one pair of like black distressed jeans from them, but they're a little bit old and honestly they're going a little tight in the booty, so I wanted to just size up. I got these in the ankle straight. I think the ones I had before were the mom jeans, which I love those as well, but this one's just like a little bit of a different style, so I got these in a size 31, which is a 12 regular instead of the 10 regular. Because they are the Curve Love line, they're a little bit more fitted around my waist, and then they do have like 2 added inches around the butt and the thigh, so I really love that about them. These do have holes right around the knee and a little tiny bit of distressing down here at the bottom of the jean as well, but the pockets are just plain. I love the way these fit, you guys. If you have not tried a pair of jeans from Abercrombie, I highly recommend doing so. In this particular style, the Curve Love ankle straight, I would say it runs pretty true to size. If you're worried, size up one, but I would say I traditionally wear either a 10 if they're like really stretchy or a 12 in denim, and so these are a 12, so I would say they fit pretty true to size. And then I also picked up these lounge pants that I thought were so cool and unique because they have kind of like a flare bottom here. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a flare, but it's just kind of like a wider straight cut lounge pant rather than like a legging, but these immediately caught my attention because of how soft they were. I saw these in store as well and I knew I had to pick them up. They are so incredibly soft. They do have pockets here in the front, a nice thick waistband. I got mine in this like really pretty mocha brown color. They don't have any pockets on the back. They just are really plain and simple. But you guys, if you felt these, you would fall in love as well. All right, let's move on to Free People. I have collected quite a bit of stuff from Free People. I picked up a few items when I was in store way back in early July, and then I also placed an order recently online. So I'll just show you everything from both of those trips. The shirt that I'm wearing is also Free People. It is super cute. It's just like a plain black oversized graphic tee, but it has this beautiful butterfly print on it that's like in a leopard. I love this, you guys. It is so soft. This might be one of my favorite things that I got from Free People just because I live in oversized tees like this. So most days if I'm just like filming or just chilling in my house, but I also need to look a little bit presentable, I'll have on one of these oversized graphic tees. So this one is one of my new favorites. Absolutely love it. I'm just wearing a size large, but it is adorable. I'm obsessed. So while I was in store at Free People, I saw this top right here and immediately fell in love. I was totally in the fall mood. It was right after I had got done shopping at the Nordstrom anniversary sale, so my mind was totally on fall, and I thought this would look so pretty with just some like dark skinny jeans and some like knee-high boots with that. Would be so cute. So this is just like a really flowy floral top. It has really poofy sleeves, elastic here, and it can be worn off the shoulder or on the shoulder. It really doesn't matter either way. It looks really good in my opinion. But yeah, just a super simple top, pretty thin and lightweight. lightweight, so it's not going to be too heavy. You could tuck this in if you wanted to wear it with like a skirt or something, or you could just leave it kind of flowing over your jeans. Either way, I think it looks cute, so I thought this was a really versatile piece. Next up, this sweater totally caught my eye as well. What I loved about this is that it's a really chunky knit sweater, but it's also not like super oversized, which I don't have a lot of that in my wardrobe. A lot of the sweaters that I have for fall are like really oversized. So I like that this one was just kind of like a normal hip length, and it actually has cropped sleeves here as well with a slight bell sleeve. You can kind of see through it, so I'll have to wear some sort of tank top, bodysuit, or bralette underneath this, which is totally fine. I just loved the shape of this, love the deep scoop neck, everything about it. I was just like, I could see myself wearing this for months and months and months, so I had to pick it up, and I'm really excited about this piece. I feel like it's just a great basic to have. All right, so these are kind of random for me, but these are a pair of pants that are flare pants, and it's gonna be hard for you guys to see in this light, I feel like, but they have a slit in the front of each of the pant legs, which is a style that's really, really popular right now. They're super stretchy, so they just come in letter sizing, like small, medium, large, and I got the large, and they do fit pretty good. I honestly feel like you could size down if you're between sizes, because these definitely, I have like a little bit of extra room. They zip up in the back, but overall, like I said, they're just really, really stretchy. I will say it is a little hard to get them on because it's hard to zip up something in the back right there. Aside from that, the only other complaint that I have is that they are pretty long on me. I definitely intended to wear them with like a low heel, but I still think they're probably even gonna be too long for that. So I might end up having to get these hemmed. I don't know. I'm still trying to play around with them and see what I could style them with. This next piece I totally fell in love with when I saw it in the store. I love Free People dresses. Something about them is just so romantic and kind of fairy-like. Like they're just so flowy, and it's just a lot of fabric, and you just look very like a bohemian princess. It's so pretty. They have this in several colors. I opted for this beautiful purple color. It has like very flowy sleeves, lots of fabric in the skirt, and then this portion is kind of like a crochet design, and then in the back it is smocked, which makes it really comfortable. So like I said, I love this dress, you guys, and I think that all of you would really love it as well. It's a really, really flattering piece, specifically if you have any fall photos coming up, or if you are pregnant. This would look adorable with a little bump. Oh my goodness. So I highly recommend this. If you have anything like that in your life coming up, you've got to check this out. Next up is a little thermal that I picked up online. I love Free People thermals. They are some of my favorite. I usually get at least one every year. So this one I really, really liked this year. Like this is probably my favorite that they've come out with in the past several years, because I like the little, like the deep V-neck and the like kind of notched look right there with the neckline. I think that's really flattering, and it would look great with a bralette underneath. So as you can see, it's just very oversized. I like the washed color of this. I got mine in the army green, but it is like a kind of like faded army green, which I like. Kind of has like the unfinished hem at the bottom, just like a very distressed Free People look to it, but this is going to be so comfy and cozy for fall. Another pair of pants that I picked up from Free People are these stretchy black flare jeans, and these looked so good on the model, and I actually think I saw these in store as well, and I almost bought them, but I wasn't sure on the length, so I waited and bought them online when I could get the short length. So that is what these are. They're a 32 short. I usually size up in Free People denim just because in the past I found that it ran pretty small. As you can see, the flare on these is literally huge. It is so much fabric. I have a Nashville trip coming up, and I am probably gonna try to style these for Nashville. Overall, I really, really like these. Highly recommend them. They might be a little too short if I pair them with shoes, but overall, these are a great quality pair of jeans for a decent price in my opinion. I mean, they're only $78, and for Free People, I actually think that's a really good price. They're really comfortable, very, very stretchy, so I would say get your true size and you'll be good with these. Another graphic tee I picked up from Free People is this one that is a Doors graphic tee, and I really like this one as well. This is by the Daydreamer line for Free People, and I love the colors of this one, and it's so soft. I mean, all of the Free People graphic tees are so soft, but I will say this one is like abnormally long, and I'm not really sure why, because the one I'm wearing right now is not that long. I don't think this one is by Daydreamer, but this one is like kind of a normal length, but this one's like very, very long. But if anything, I could just cut it just to make it fit me a little bit better. So, and to give it like an unfinished hem, which I think would be cute anyways. So we'll see what I end up deciding to do with this one. You guys can let me know what you think of it down in the comments, of course, but overall, I really just liked the graphic on it. I love the colors, as I mentioned, and it's just kind of like that perfect grungy late summer, early fall graphic tee that could be paired with a lot of different stuff. But if you are petite, definitely size down. So next up, we have this sweater dress from Free People, and this style really is not something I normally would pick out from Free People, but it looked really flattering on the model, so I had to give it a try, and I'm super happy with it actually. I love the way that it fits. It's this really soft, like brushed material up top. As you can see, it's like very flowy. I think it's supposed to be kind of like off the shoulder, but really you could wear it either way in my opinion. It's just kind of like a slight off the shoulder moment, but either way I think it's cute. And then the bottom here is more fitted, and this is kind of like a soft ribbed sweater material. It's, like I said, really flattering and also really comfortable. So if you are, you know, wearing this to Thanksgiving or Christmas or something like that, you're gonna be really, really comfortable. And I also like that the sweater itself is not super thick. So once again, if you're wearing this indoors, it's not gonna burn you up, but it still looks really nice and cozy. Lastly, for Free People clothing, I picked up these athletic shorts that are like going viral on TikTok and Instagram. They're like $30 shorts, and they have this like really nice thick waistband that like really cinches you in. I love that about it. When I tried these on, I was like, wow, this is the kind of short that I would not mind running in, because it does keep your like belly really secure, which is something that I just kind of like when I'm working out. And they even have this little back pocket area too in the back, which is really nice. It has a pocket underneath here, but then it's covered, so whatever you put in is not gonna fall out, which is really, really nice. I mean, for 30 bucks, these shorts are phenomenal, you guys. I highly recommend them. The only thing for me personally is that they are still a little bit short for me. Like if you don't have bigger hips, a bigger booty, or bigger thighs, then these are gonna look phenomenal on you. And if you do, then you'll see in the try on how they fit on me. But it really just depends on your preference. I did size up in these, and they are still kind of, in my opinion, a little bit too short. I do think I'll still keep them and wear them, you know, in the house when I'm working out and that sort of thing. All right, and before we dive into the Urban Outfitters, I have two Free People accessories that I want to share with you. The first is a belt. So this is just a white belt with gold and silver hardware. I actually thought it was just gold, but when I got it in the mail, there's definitely some silver thrown in there as well. But as you can see, it is just like a really nice worn in leather look to it. I got this also with my Nashville trip in mind. So I saw this and I knew that would be perfect with a lot of the outfits that I'm planning for. So that's why I picked this one up, and they have this in a lot of other colors too. They have black and cognac brown for just like more simple look. And then the only other accessory from Free People is this cowgirl hat. And this is something that I probably would have never bought, but like I said, I'm planning a bunch of outfits for Nashville because I love Nashville. It's literally one of my favorite places to visit ever. I usually go there like once a year, and it is so much fun. So I wanted to get a cowgirl hat, and it's really popular right now anyway, so I feel like I could get away with it here also. And I live in a very southern area, so I mean, it's always good to have a cowgirl hat. I think it's something that I would like to have in my wardrobe anyways for country concerts and things like that. This is like my fashionable version of a cowgirl hat, you know what I'm saying? So I had to pick it up. I think it's really, really cute. I love the ivory color. And then it has the brown leather band around it for just like a little added detail. It actually wasn't as expensive as I would have thought for Free People. I mean, some of their stuff can be like hundreds of dollars, and this one was, I think, like 68. I mean, it's still a little pricey, but it's not too bad. And I feel like this will go with a lot of things in my wardrobe. All right, now moving on to the items from Urban Outfitters. So they actually did send a lot of these over for me to share with you guys. So a big shout out to Urban Outfitters, but several pieces I bought with my own money because I shop there all the time. The first thing that I picked out are two different graphic tees. I feel like every single person has something in their wardrobe where it's like, yes, I have 20 of them, but I genuinely wear every single one, so I don't feel like I should get rid of any of them. That's how I am with Urban and Free People graphic graphic tees. I wear them constantly, so I picked up 2 more, naturally, of course. But this one is newer to the site and I loved the colors in it. So it's just kind of like a washed black base, but then it has these really cool neon letters and graphic all over it. I just loved the neon colors and it just looks totally different than any of the graphic tees that I already own, so I knew I had to pick it up. It says Jefferson Airplane, San Francisco, California. Not even really sure what that is, what brand that is, I don't even know, but I just thought it was really cute, so I had to pick it up. And all of these I usually get in the large, extra large size. This one's so cute, cannot wait to wear it. And then the other one that I picked up is this one that says American First Championship Football. You guys know fall is like huge for football season. I am not like a huge football person. I love my college football games, but other than that, I don't really watch the NFL or anything, but sometimes I'm forced to because I have a family that really loves football. So I'm like, okay, I could wear this little football shirt right here and still be kind of festive. So I'm sure everyone will make fun of me though. They're like, oh, you have just like an American football shirt and not an actual team, but that's okay. That's exactly what I want. So if you are like me and you attend some sporting events, but you don't really care about it, this is a good shirt for you. Or if you're actually really into football and you just want a nice graphic tee with a football on it, then this is for you too. I will say they're not as soft as the Free People ones, but they're kind of just like a different vibe. Like the Free People ones are definitely softer and usually like a little bit more girly, and these are kind of like traditional vintage looking and feeling shirts, if that makes sense. Next, we have a couple of really fun pieces for fall. First being this adorable burnt orange cardigan here. This is one of my favorite things from Urban. It is so incredibly soft. It's soft like a blanket, and because it is so soft, unfortunately it does shed a little bit. Like it's kind of getting on my other clothes, and when I steamed it, some of the orange fuzzies came off, so be aware of that. But it's not like it's just like coming off on my hands or anything. It's just if it's up against something else, it will shed a little bit. This is just a really oversized button-up cardigan or sweater. You could wear it really either way. I would probably wear it more as a sweater, just like keep it buttoned up and style it with some jeans and booties. But you could also unbutton it and wear it with like a white bodysuit and some jeans and booties. Everything's with jeans and booties in the fall. I mean, this is literally the color of pumpkin spice, so what more could you want? So kind of like the Free People thermal, this kind of has that inside out seam look to the arms and the hemline, and even like up here on the seams of the neckline as well. Super, super cute. Very excited about this piece. Another piece that I was very excited about when I placed my Urban order was this little cropped flannel here. I love a good flannel, but I loved that this one was a little unique as well. So like I said, it is cropped. It's not like right under your boob cropped, but it's kind of just like your natural waistline cropped, and it's a little bit oversized, so it kind of just fits perfectly. I don't know, it's a really flattering fit. It does have functioning pockets here in the front, and it does button up if you wanted to wear it just like as like a little shirt over some high-waisted black mom jeans. That would be really cute. Very thick material, great quality flannel. It's not itchy at all. It's not thin. Urban Outfitters has my favorite flannels of all time. This one included. It's by BDG, and it is seriously so, so cute, you guys. I'm obsessed with the black and white color scheme. Just everything about it is perfect. So a kind of more fancy piece for this video is this little black romper from Urban. This is just a halter neck romper. It kind of has like a triangle top here and then just a little string for the halter up top. It does have a little bow tie here in the front and smocked detail for the waist through the back of the romper for a really easy fit. And then the shorts of the romper are just nice and flowy, and they have this little ruffle here at the bottom. It's a really cute piece. If you're just looking for like that little black number, then this is a really good option. I also think that you could make this a little bit grungy too if you wanted. You could pair that flannel over it with some chunky black boots, and that would be really cute and casual too. Next up, another thermal. Like I said, I love the thermals for fall and winter, but this one is in a really pretty like Kelly green. But either way, I love this green. I think it's so pretty. Anything that just is kind of like a pop of color, I'm all about it lately, and this was no different. Once again, similar to the Free People one, I love the lower v-neck with the notched look here. This one is definitely way more cropped than the Free People one, and this one has an unfinished hem at the bottom, as you can see. It does have very long arms. I mean, the arms are definitely a little bit too long almost, but it's kind of nice because you can just scrunch them up. Overall, really, really comfortable, very soft material and pretty thin, so you could layer things on top of this as well. I also picked up a pair of jeans from Urban, and these are by the BDG brand as well. And I picked these up in a 33 actually, because they have no stretch to them at all. So I would say size up. Just get your normal size that you would get in a pair of non-stretch denim. So for me, I wear 2 different sizes depending on if they're stretchy and if they're not. They are that vintage feel, just very classic jean. They kind of look like that traditional Levi's. Nothing on the pockets, really no distressing at all. They're just very simple, which I don't really have in my wardrobe. A lot of the jeans that I did have are very distressed or cropped or flared or skinny or just whatever. So I just wanted something that was high-waisted and just really simple. So that's exactly what I got with these. Like I said, they remind me a lot of the Levi's, but Levi's don't ever fit me correctly. So that's why I love that the Urban Outfitters BDG brand makes Levi's looking like classic vintage jeans, but in bigger sizes and plus sizes. I feel like Levi's, the regular line doesn't go big enough for me, and the plus size line is like a little bit too big for me. So this is just like a really nice option for that look of jeans. Next, just a simple basic tee, also in that same burnt orange pumpkin spice color that I love. Urban is also a great place to get basics like this that are really great quality. Some of my Urban basics like t-shirts and tank tops and bodysuits are some that I've had for years and still wear to this day. So you really can't go wrong with stuff like this, and I just love the kind of grungy look to it. It just looks a little bit more expensive than your traditional basic tee, just with the details on the seams. They kind of have that double rolled over seam here, a nice front pocket, the like little unfinished hem detail here at the bottom, just kind of like an elevated basic, but I loved the color, love the wider scoop neck, and this is going to be something that I style so many different ways for the fall season. This top I was immediately drawn to because of the chocolate brown color that is still so popular, you guys. This color is so trendy and I'm totally here for it. It's just a classic color that has not gotten enough love throughout the years, and I'm so glad that it's finally having its moment. But it's just a crop top that has 3 little buttons here and a tie detail. For me, I think this cut of top is really flattering. Like even in college, I would wear this style of top quite often, that just kind of buttoned down with a loose tie at the bottom with some high-waisted jeans or a high-waisted skirt, and that was a really flattering look for me that just elongated my legs and showed off the smallest point in my body, which is like my waist. I highly recommend this style of top to anyone. I think that you'll actually really like it on yourself, and it has really flowy sleeves, which are fun for the colder months as well. Overall, such a really great trendy piece, but yet something that's like going to be flattering on everybody. All right, and the last thing from Urban is this pair of earrings that I had to pick up because these are so iconic, and they are just a pair of cherry earrings. Are these not the most trendy item that you've ever seen? And they're actually a lot bigger than I thought they would be. A lot of times when you buy trendy jewelry like this online, you'll think that it's a lot bigger, and then you get it in person and it's like tiny, and that is just totally not the case with these. I thought they were actually going to be smaller, and they showed up and I'm like, dang, those are actually a pretty good size. So you're definitely getting your money's worth out of these earrings, and I think they're adorable. Just like, I know summer is ending, but just for like late summer pictures, like with a white dress or that like Y2K style, these would be fabulous. And the very last thing that I wanted to throw in here, because it kind of goes with the theme of the other outfits, this is a sweater that I picked up from Amazon, and I have not seen anything like this anywhere else, and it's actually one of the best quality pieces from Amazon that I've gotten lately, so I had to throw it in here in case you guys are interested. But it is this beautiful zebra cardigan from Amazon, and I get it, at first glance it can look a little grandma-ish, if you will, but hear me out. If you style it correctly, this is like totally that Y2K like 90s trend, and I love it. It is so soft. The material is like nice and stretchy and bouncy, and I love the nude zebra print. It does button all the way up, so you could wear it just like as a sweater. You could tuck it in to some high-waisted jeans or something like that, or you could wear it unbuttoned as a little cardigan, which is probably what I will do. I don't know, I haven't really decided, but I'm gonna play around with this and style it a few different ways to see what it looks good with, but I had to throw it in, like I said, because I think you guys are gonna love this one as well. All right, the very last thing, 2 accessories that I think I'm gonna style with a few of these items in this video. First being this pair of shoes. These are actually from a random boutique that I ordered from, and I fell in love with them. Again, they just kind of remind me of that like late 90s fashion with the tread on the bottom, big chunky platform, and the straps across. I love that these have the cognac brown up top, and then the bottom, I'm not sure if it's a black, but it kind of looks like a chocolate brown to me on the bottom instead of a black. But either way, I think that that goes with so many different outfits, having like the lighter brown and the darker color here. They're super, super comfortable, and I think that these would be great for those transition months from summer to fall, because they're a sandal, but I still feel like you could get away with them for fall too because of the colors. And of course, the first like month or 2 of fall can be pretty warm as well, depending on where you live. And then the last thing is actually a designer piece that I have been styling with so many outfits lately, so I thought I would throw it in here in case any of you are interested in designer purchases. I know some of you aren't, but some of you really like that, so I thought I would show this off. So I actually ended up getting this in Charlotte, and it is the new Gucci Diana collection. All of the bags in this collection feature the most beautiful bamboo piece here at the center. I opted for the tiniest one in the collection because I love tiny purses. I just think they're so beautiful and chic, and most of the time I don't need a lot of stuff carried with me anyways. So this one is kind of like a wallet on the chain. I love that it has the mirror here. It has a zipper compartment, lots of space for credit cards, additional slot for money or keys, whatever you might need. And for this strap, you just have this beautiful long gold chain. You don't have any like leather strap here. It's just the entire thing is the chain. Just kind of makes it look dressier in my opinion. Sometimes if they put the leather strap here at the top, it can make it look a little bit more casual. So I liked that this one was just all gold chain. I thought that was beautiful. And most of all, I loved the color of this, you guys. It is kind of like a mix of like that chocolate brown and just your traditional cognac. I find that I can get away with wearing this with either color, which I love because it makes it so versatile. I've been truly wearing this everywhere lately, and I highly recommend it. And in the designer world, I actually would say this is pretty affordable. I know some of you are gonna be like, what the heck? That is not affordable. And I get what you're saying. It's not overall affordable, but in comparison to other designer goods, this is a more affordable piece. It's under $1,000, and you're still getting that nice luxurious experience. So I'll have this link down below as well if you guys want to check it out. Alrighty, you guys, that's it for this little haul video. That is kind of like my first fall fashion video on this channel. I feel like most of these outfits are more geared towards fall, so we'll say that it's the first fall video, which is really exciting. So if you guys are excited for fall and all of the new fashion content coming up, then give this video a thumbs up, like I said in the beginning, and be sure you are subscribed so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your support so much, and I will talk to you guys very soon in my next video. Bye guys.